This is a massive trawling ship, the Lunar Bow, and today we are going to be buying and operating this gigantic ship. But first, we have a couple hurdles that we have to cross. The first of which being the money situation. So, we've managed to cobble ourselves together $4.8 million. This ship cost $14.95 million. Pretty big difference of about $10 million there. So, we need to figure out how we're going to make that money, and I believe that there is a solution for us, and it doesn't involve us fishing, unfortunately. It involves us going over to the town and heading over to the bank and getting a loan. Yes. Now, the loan that we can get that's about what we need is this one right here, $9.6 million. But this is going to leave us essentially zero wiggle room. And when I say zero, I mean zero. We are not going to be able to afford any upgrades whatsoever. But we should have everything that we need to get the ship. We don't need long lines. We don't need bait. We don't need nets. We don't need any of the things that all the other ships need. We just need the ship itself. So let's go ahead and get this loan. 14.4. Wait a second. Did I not do my math right? Oh no. Okay. We may have a little bit of an issue here. So we are short by just a smidge, $500,000 or so. Now we do have some ships that potentially we could sell some gear from. So let's go over here. Now, if we sell all of our pots, we get 5,000 refunded. That's 54 pots. That'll give us 270,000. That's a good start right there. Let's go ahead and do that. Bait, we get refunded a smidge for the bait. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, that gets us closer. Now, let's look at the other ships that we have. What else can we sell here? I know that if we swap over to the Vibeke Katarine, we definitely have some stuff on here. So let's go to the fish market. And oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, we do. Now, if we were to sell one of these guys, 125,000. Oh boy. Oh boy. What about this guy right here? 20,000. Well, let's go ahead and sell just one of these. And then a couple of these 6,000s. And that, oh, they're baited. Okay. You know what? Bam. There. 14.994. That should be exactly what we need. Let's see. Let's go to purchase boat. I want this boat so bad today, guys. I'm doing whatever I can to get it. Do we have enough? 14.950. We have 14.994. Hello, baby. Come on. Oh, it feels nice. Now, do we want to do a trawling tutorial? I think I know how to trawl from Fishing North Atlantic. I'm going to assume that the mechanics are somewhat similar. Now, on board, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 crew. I don't know if we necessarily need 5 crew. I think we might be able to get away with 4 because we don't have any of the upgrades on this boat. So there's storage is 10 million? Oh man. 3.6 for the engines. Radar is 7,500. Oh geez, man. Door sensor control that's relatively cheap. The ScanMar catch sensor, that would be nice to have. And the trawl eye. Yeah, there's a bunch of things that we would love to have actually. But other than that, we don't really need any of this stuff and we can go out and fish right now. So I don't think we really need much crew on this boat at all. Let's go ahead and undock and just take a look at the situation here. So set trawl, haul trawl. That's all you got to do. There's no sorting of fish. There's no freezing of, there's none of that. So we can actually go ahead and get rid of one of these. Let's dock back up. And who do we want to sit back into the crew house? I'm thinking we're going to sit Rudy out for this one. And we'll just roll with these 4. These are actually our cheapest 4 anyway. 1.9, 1.7, 1.3, and 1.6. So we're not going to be giving up too much of our total catch in kroner once we sell it to pay our crew. So let's go head out. And boy, oh boy, guys, look at this massive beast of a ship here. Holy cow. It is ginormous. Let's get up for a second and let's just familiarize ourselves with this because there's some things we got to learn here. Now, when we actually do the trolling, I believe there's another station we have to go ahead and sit in, but look at this massive cockpit right here. Absolutely brilliant. What about over here? We have a little bit of a lounge area. Okay, you can chill. You can hang out. Very nice. Where is the actual trolling section? That leads downstairs. All right. Here we go. So here is where you actually troll. And it's up here because you can keep an eye on your net, on your door, on basically everything that is operating on the boat as you're controlling your troll. Now, let's pop in here and let's just look here. If we click on this, there we go. Okay. So I have a certain way that I like this set up. I don't know if I'll necessarily be able to do that because of the sensors that we have or don't have. So I'm going to take a second, play around with this, just kind of get it how I like it, and then we'll go ahead and head out. Okay, the only thing I added here was the spider, and that gives you like a graphical representation of everything that your ship is going through, the distance of the doors, the symmetry, the depth, everything. So that is essential if you're trolling how the game wants you to troll. I'm going to look and see if the method that I used in Fishing North Atlantic still works, and it is much more simple. You don't really have to do much. Whereas, yeah, if you do it like they want you to, you have to actually like measure the height and everything. We'll try out both methods today and see which one applies to this game. I'm going to guess that it's probably going to be just like it was in North Atlantic, where you don't necessarily have to do all that stuff. Thrusters, hello. Are we thrusting? Oh yeah, we're thrusting. Very slow thrusts though. Okay, all right, it's gonna take us a while to get out here. We don't have an upgraded engine or anything, so yeah, we're just gonna have to deal with that. But next stop is gonna be the open ocean. That is where we are gonna go to do a little bit of trolling. Now, if you're unfamiliar with where the open ocean actually is, it's gonna be way up here in the top left of your screen. It's this big green circle over here. That's where you're going to take your trawler, and I don't think it matters what fish are there. With a trawler, you're just indiscriminate. You catch whatever you can catch, whatever your quota allows. Sometimes it's pollock, sometimes it's cod, you know, haddock, whatever. I didn't take a peek to see what the quota was for this ship, but I'm going to guess it's probably... What are we running? What are you guys doing over there? Look at these little guys. Come on, get out of my way. Messing up my whole route over here. Jeez Louise, man. These little ships. Okay. We're almost there. We're almost there. So, there we go. As I was saying, we can check our quota actually by going to storage and then clicking quota button here. So, okay. So we're doing mackerel and pollock. And we have 6 million kilograms of quota for each. So that is a whopping amount of fish, my friends. That is a lot of fish that you can carry. Now, we are just about in the open ocean, and look at this, man. I feel like you can just see the ends of the earth. That is crazy. No land in sight except for whatever that thing is out there. It looks like maybe another ship. Oh, or an oil rig. I think that's an oil rig. Yeah, it looks like an oil rig to me. Okay, so there is stuff out there. Now, let's see. We don't have the open ocean unlocked. Let's try and just fast travel into a teensy smidge. And okay, we are there. Go to open water. Oh, we actually have to click something. Okay. Well, there's no map. How do I get out of open? Oh, okay. Just wait. What? Return to port. Okay. All right. I'm a little confused because we lost a lot of the icons here. And yeah. Okay. Let's just go with it. This is my first time doing it with this particular game, so let's just roll with it. Let's go ahead and set our trawl. Now we are sitting perfectly still right now. Do we have sonar? We have no sonar, so I really can't even see what fish I'm going for here. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have moved the boat at all. Okay, let's go ahead and set our trawl. And to do that, we're gonna have to get into our trawl seat. So let's hop out of there. And let's skip over here and let's get in here. Now, usually there's a button you can do it with. So that's manage crew, not currently trawling, buy the door sensor upgrade to control. Okay, set trawl net. There we go. That's what we want to do. Now, we are going to do pretty much everything from here. Oh, you know what? Okay, this is actually quite different. There's no There's no buttons to control the doors. I wonder if that stuff is locked. That may be locked. Oh boy. Okay, well, we can go, or we can not go. Okay, sorry guys, I'm just getting my bearing a little bit here. I'm checking out. We got a giant blob of fish right there, first off. I don't know if I'm catching anything yet. Our doors are steadily dropping. Now, if we X out of here, we can still see it. And there we go. Okay, we can control our doors via those two controls over there. There's no buttons on the screen necessarily like there were in North Atlantic. But as soon as these two numbers hit 50, we should start catching some of these fish, I think. Okay, there we go. We're at 50. Now, are we catching? I'm not seeing any indication on the catch over here that we're filling up at all. But as these doors get lower, they should start to intercept this fish blob right here. At least that's the theory. Now, as they get a little bit lower, let's just click on this for a second. So that's at 262 meters currently. So these doors have a way to go before they get close to that. So we're going to sit here. We're going to chill for a little bit. Let our doors drop. Let our net drop. Let everything just drop. And then as soon as I think we're at a depth that is going to start catching us fish, we'll start moving forward and we'll see what we get in our net. Oh, and look at that, guys. We're catching. We're catching. See the green rising over here? Oh yeah, baby, we're catching. Our net's only just falling too. It's not doing anything else, just falling. Now here's something to consider. How do I get... Okay, I got to figure this out real quick. How do I get my net to go up? It's gotta be these guys right here. It has to be. Now, oh, is that it? Oh boy. Okay, I can't tell how much is in our net. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Okay. Based off the rate we were filling, I'm gonna guess we're close to 20% full right now. And then I'm just gonna slowly guess my way up here until I think we're somewhere around 60, and then we're gonna start hauling our net up. Okay, so I am going to fix our trawl doors right now. Bam, fixed and fixed. That's because we are just about at 100 meters. This is at 160. That big blob of fish right there is at 100 meters. I'm actually gonna start reeling in. Let's start reeling in, baby. Bring it on up. We want to raise the doors through this big blob of fish right here. And we'll see how much we caught. I don't know. Whoa! What? Hang on. Something is out there. Is that what is that? Something's got to be there. What the heck was that on the screen? There's birds everywhere. I don't see anything under the boat. Wow, what was that, guys? Something big just went under the boat. It must have been a whale or something, because our Scanmore screen just went solid red. That was crazy. Okay, we are getting our doors up slowly but surely. We need to manage our crew now and have these guys set. What if I do this? Exit? Okay. We want to set them to haul the trawl, because as soon as it gets within 25 meters of the boat, we can have these guys start to pick up this trawl and get all the fish into storage. And I'm very excited to see how many fish we got. Don't know if I was counting properly there, but I feel like we were right on the fish. I feel like we should get a really good haul there. Okay, we are officially within range where we can now pick up... Wait, what? The trawl net need... Oh, the net itself? Uh-oh. Oh, it's not the doors, it's the actual net? You gotta be kidding me. That's gonna take forever to get the net that close. Oh, well, now it's speeding up a little bit. I thought it was going to be our doors. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're hauling it in now. I don't know what changed there exactly. We were with 100 meters in depth here, but now it's letting me go. Oh, wait, hang on. Let's get our outside view here. Oh, baby, with the sun setting behind us. I got to get some screenshots of this, guys. Hang on a second. Woo-wee, that is spectacular looking right there. Let me get one from over here. Oh, yeah. Okay, how many fish did we get? Let's take a look here. 55... Whoa, wait, what? 55,000 kilograms? Holy cow, that's way more than I thought. I don't know how much we filled up the... Wait, what is that? Oh, I thought there was water on the deck or something. I don't know how much we filled up the ship because we couldn't see our net fullness. It's all grayed out until we get some upgrades. But 55,000 kilograms. That's a lot. That is a lot. And let's see, it was mainly what? Yeah, you know, pretty evenly split between pollock and mackerel. That's pretty good. Okay, you know what we should do now, guys? We should drop our net again. Let's do it. We are here to troll after all, aren't we? Okay, we got our crew set on set trawl. Let's exit and let's drop. Yeah, baby, let's go. Hopefully we got a nice big blob under us again. Looks like we do. And how far down is that blob? Can I? No, okay, you can't use binoculars for that. 270 meters down on the blob. So we got a ways to drop before we're able to access those fish, but it actually shouldn't take too long because really, like, the center of the blob is at 261. The top of the blob here, realistically, maybe 150, somewhere around there. So it shouldn't take us very long before we start to hit that. Now, the method that I'm using right now, guys, I call it like the drop shot method, where you just set your trawl and you rely on the bag dropping onto the fish to catch them. The other method that I think the game like officially endorses and wants you to use is where you drive the boat and you take a look and keep an eye on your spider right here and try and make sure everything is in the optimal zone. I have not always found that to be the most efficient method of fishing. It just is kind of hit or miss, and it's very hard to aim your net and control the doors in just such a way where you get your net opening right onto the fish. This is a much more reliable way of fishing to me. But we're gonna do one more drop shot, and then we're gonna go ahead and try the normal method of fishing where we drive the boat forward. We make sure that the door, oh, look at the fish coming in already, guys. Wow, we are filling up fast. We're filling up very, very fast. Okay, I gotta keep an eye on this, but once I feel it's full, we'll haul it up, and then we'll go ahead and do the normal method where we drive forward and we try and drive our net into like schools of fish and see how that goes. And hopefully we get enough fish where we can at least afford to get some of these upgrades, especially the ones where we can see exactly how much we're catching. I gotta say, that is a little bit annoying that we can't see that's not like unlocked immediately, but whatever, it is what it is. I'm gonna say we're probably mid 40% right there. Maybe just kissing the top of the foot. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna let this keep going for a little bit, and then I'm gonna start hauling this bad boy up, and hopefully we catch a boatload of fish. Okay, our doors are pretty low, 130. That's actually very low. Our net's not even that low. That's odd. Okay, I'm gonna set these, and I'm actually gonna start hauling them in. I want to get these guys up, and then as our net is going up, it should also catch fish as it ascends. So we're kind of like double dipping here. Now I wonder if it gives you a warning if you are over 80%. I know you can strain the line and potentially snap it. At least you could do that in fishing North Atlantic. Here, I don't know if that's so much a thing, but I guess we'll see as we go and just kind of get the feel for it, you know? Hello, crew! We need to swap you to haul. Everybody, change stations. I don't know where they go. It's like different to haul, but they're going. Oh, guys, the screen just got so red. Our net is coming up through that right now. That's crazy. We're gonna have so many fish. At least I think we will. Woo, it's right, like the hole underneath the boat is just swarming. Whoa! Can we see anything out here? I feel like we should be able to see fish everywhere. That is crazy. Look at that. Jeez, man, that is an exceptional amount of fish. I've never seen like a Scanmar image look quite like that. That is a lot of fish right there. And our net, well, if our doors are at 50 meters, our net would be going right through that. Right now, we shouldn't be catching any fish right now. Okay, we're ready to haul in the net. Let's see. Let's take a look out here. Where's it at? We should know once it comes up whether we got a lot of fish in there or not. I do believe that it's like dynamic, kind of, maybe not. I don't know. That might be completely wrong. But it certainly looks like we got fish, right? Okay, raise stern crane, pump fish. Pump them, guys. Pump those fish out of there. Show me what we got. We're almost there. Tiny little smidge more to go. And another 55,000 kilograms. Wait, what? Only mackerel that time? Is that right? We only caught 55,000 kilograms of straight mackerel. That's interesting. Right? Okay. Well, I'll take it. You know, so we have 110,000 kilograms of fish on board right now, guys. I'm thinking maybe we go back and sell these fish. Yeah. If we go back and sell these fish, that's going to let us get some of the upgrades that we need to actually see what's going on here and not be like blind. For drop shotting, I feel like it's fine to do it without having any information. But if I'm actually going to go out there and fish properly, I want that information. Let's get these guys all resting, and then we'll head back to port and see about selling these fish. Here we go. Okay, so, whoa. Something was happening there. I don't know quite what. Oh, wow, we are way out here in the middle. That's not correct. I'm a little worried. I don't know if we have a radar, guys. Oh, look, there's that oil rig. Oh, geez. We may be in trouble here. Oh, boy. Yep, we're in trouble. We are in big trouble, guys. I'm gonna have to drive the boat through that. Oh, boy. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit painful here. This is gonna be a little bit painful for sure. How fast does this boat go? Okay, I am basically forced to like slowly make my way in small spurts over to a part that we have explored. I did not realize it was gonna just chuck me out into the middle of this spot. That is very, very unfortunate. Okay, we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. This is very painful to do with like zero radar, essentially. Oh, just that tiny little bit to go. But you know what? It's better than the alternative, which, yeah, that would have been way worse. Can I now get out here? No, not quite. Okay, tiny little sliver of undiscovered land there, I'm guessing. There we go. Oh, get me out of here. Oh, boy. Look at that. I went all the way in there. Oh, man. Okay, let's get back to Hammerfest Centrum. Let's sell our catch here. Jeez, man. That was crazy. Luckily, it didn't take too long, but it certainly would have been nice to have a better radar where I'm not stuck inchworming my way out of there. Okay, we're definitely going to get the radar upgrade, though, this time, just in case it throws us in some other spot where, I don't know. I'd like to get the radar, and I'd like to get these ScanMar sensors. Those are like the two big ones, I think. Storage, I don't think that's actually that big of a need at the moment, because we can fit like a lot of fish already. You know, how many more fish do I really want to? I guess another 500,000. I think that's what the upgrade was. So that would top us out at 1 million, which that's a lot of fish, guys. That's a lot of fish. Now what time is it? 3:14. Okay, let's take a little nap until 6 a.m. You know the drill. We've been here before. 6 a.m. Slingshot forward, sell our catch at the local market. And what are we going to get here? 1.5 million. Okay. Well, I guess that makes sense because it's not gutted. It's not anything really. It's just straight up fish. So 1.5 million for basically 25. No, I guess 20% of the boat full. Well, maybe a little more than 20%. So yeah, maybe 30%, 25 to 30% of the boat. So that would top us out at what? 4 mil? Around 4 mil if we filled up the boat in its current state. And also remember, we caught a lot more mackerel than pollock. That second run, for whatever reason, I guess we were on a school of mackerel. That's why we caught so many. And mackerel is not nearly as lucrative as pollock is. Pollock is bigger and better in every single way. So we sold our fish. We have our 1.6 million. Let's go ahead over to Hammerfest proper and let's go get some upgrades, shall we? All right, Hammerfest, here we are. Let's go to the dock and let's check out these upgrades. So, radar, level 4. Do I have to? Oh, yes. Oh no, I do. I have to purchase all the previous ones, of course. Of course. All right, now we have a much bigger radar from 100 meters to 3,000 meters. That's like night and day. That's crazy. Now, in terms of sensors, what can we do? So we have catch sensors, headline sensor, and that's it. Troll eye. Okay, well, let's get this guy. And extra ScanMar catch sensor. We definitely want that. Okay, we're gonna have to work our way up. Got it. Well, we definitely want this one. This one's important. This lets us know how many fish we actually got in the net. So without that, we'd kind of be blind almost. Now I have everything else sensor-wise, right? I do. Now that leaves us with 303,000. I don't think there's really anything else that we can get for 303,000. Realistically, everything on this boat is super expensive. So we now know what the deal is, at least. So that is good. Let's go ahead and fuel up. Is that, am I reading that right? 216,000 kroner for fuel? Oh my God. What? Why is the fuel so expensive? Wow, I guess a trip to the ocean, open ocean is not cheap. Okay, let's get back out there. Let's go. I kind of want to see how big this radar is now. This 3,000 meters. I'm going to approach this gray-like splotch here, and I just want to see how much of it disappears. Oh. Okay. You see this circle right here? That's us. That's 3,000 meters. Whoa, that's amazing. Okay. I actually want to take advantage of this a little bit. I'm going to take like kind of the long route here and just unlock like this whole area while we're making our way. Oh, I hear thunder. While we're making our way up to the open ocean. So definitely going to take advantage of that while we can. Oh man, that's nice. Wow. That's such a big chunk of just visibility. I love it. Okay, we've made it to the open ocean. I unlocked like a ton of water, which is just by like simply driving here in like a small spurt. So that radar is incredible. I love that thing. And I'm pretty sure that we've unlocked all the way to the center. So we shouldn't have any issues on this next trip here. Let's go, baby. Open ocean. Here we go. Now, this time we're going to try and do... Oh, I was already in the right seat. We're going to try and do like the proper way of fishing. So let's go ahead and get our crew out there, ready to set. Come on, guys. Hustle up. We want to set like right away. And let's slow our speed down a little bit here. I put us on full throttle. Don't want to do that. And actually, hang on. Before we do anything, really, I want to go ahead and customize a little bit. I need to find the ones that I'm looking for, though. There we go. Look at that. The hawk. That's the one we like to see right there. That shows you how many fish are coming in, the size of the opening, the height, this sea, whatever the sea is. I don't know what the sea is, guys. Sorry. But it shows you a lot of stuff. Now, there is one other one that I do like as well, but I'm not seeing it. So, all right. I think that's just about everything I was looking for. So I think we're ready to go ahead and set. Now we can see our flow sensor. Everything's good. Let's go ahead and drop our trawl. Ooh, not a good area. Not really seeing anything down there. You know what? That's okay, though. We're going to be moving, so I'm not too concerned about that. Now, we want to try and keep our speed somewhere around, what is it, 4-5 knots, I believe. It's going to be a little difficult because we don't have autopilot or anything to like keep us at a set speed. So I'm just going to do my best. I'll keep an eye on the spider here, see if we get any like drastic changes. And we'll just drive forward and go about our merry day. See if we can't catch some fish. Okay, I went ahead and just stopped the doors from descending anymore. They're close to 90 meters. That's kind of where I want them. Because if we look around here, the fish are at 435 on that big blob. But there's, yeah, there we go. Oh, wow. That's actually way deeper than I thought it was going to be. Okay, well, I may have to drop a little more. The only thing I'm worried about is this distance getting way too high. That's when you're moving, that will definitely hamper your fishing ability there. So let's go ahead and keep deploying these guys downward. We're gonna have to get way deeper if we're gonna have a shot at catching any of these fish down here. Okay, we got a little bit of inflow. 2 fish coming in. I think we're dropping onto one of these smaller schools here. Nothing crazy happening, but we definitely are filling. So that's what we like to see. Let's hope that it stays steady. That's steady is key, right? Slow is steady, steady is fast. All right, and flow is increasing now. We're up to 3 fish inflow. I'm liking that. I'm wondering if I should maybe... Okay, and it's gone. I was about to say, I was wondering if I should maybe fix the doors. We're at 107 right now. Net's at 164. Let's let it keep dropping. There's a big blob I see right there, and I don't think we're anywhere close. Oh, you know what? Our net distance is a little too much. We're gonna have to reel in now. We need this distance to get green right here. See that? Okay, that's what we're looking for. Fix. Bam. Keep it right there. As long as we keep it right there, we should be golden. We're not reeling in, right? No, we're good. Okay. Okay, hopefully our net keeps descending as well. And that should intercept some of these fish down here, maybe. I guess we'll see as it gets a little deeper. It's definitely still dropping, though. That's good. Whoa, big jump here. We just hit a 5. Our net must be right on this blob of fish right here. I don't think it's going to last super long, but I'll take it, man. I will take it. Yep, there it goes. It did fill us up, though, from just above the 10% mark to just above the 20%. So we're hitting probably a little over 30, maybe 31% full on our nets. That's good. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, let's keep going, man. Hopefully we hit this bunch right here. That would be beautiful. How deep are they? 297. So our net only needs to go down a little bit further for us to hit that. Whoa, look at this, guys. 215. This blob is ascending towards us. I think we're going to get a big hit on this. Okay, we're definitely getting closer to it. Any minute now, I think we're going to start to see a ton of fish pouring in through the opening here. Here we go. We're driving through it right now. We're only catching the very edge, though, which is unfortunate. It looks like they scooted off to the side on us. Otherwise, I think we would have got a much bigger flow rate, but I'll take the 1 for as long as it'll give it to me. I don't know how long it'll last, though. And there it goes. So really, we didn't get a whole lot off that school, which is unfortunate, because now we have to wait until we get closer to one of these 2 schools over here. And yeah, they're pretty far, 440 meters. Well, I've been driving around for quite a while now, and not really any luck catching anything. So I'm hauling up right now. We'll see how much we got in here. It's probably not going to be too much, because we're only at like 30-something% full. So once our doors get in, we'll go ahead and haul like normal, and then I think I'm going to go back to drop shotting. It just seems so much more reliable and easier. So that's what we're going to do. Let me get the crew out, and you guys need to hop on over here, and we should be all set. So I'll keep an eye on this, and as soon as we can haul, we're going to start reeling in our net. All right, here we go. See what we got. There go the doors. Where's the net? Should be coming up the side here any second. So if we get close to 55 on this, then we know that we're kind of at what we were doing before. But I feel like we're going to get less. I feel like we filled up more when we did our blind drop shots before. And I think we're going to get less. But I mean, I could be wrong, because obviously we couldn't see where we were filling up to before. Now we can. So let's see here. Okay, so 52. So we're a little bit under. So on our blind drop shots before, we basically got to around this level and then we pulled. Which was unfortunate, actually, because we had good inflow the whole time on our drop shots. Whereas this, not so much. We had to really, really work for it. It took a lot longer to get less fish. So, I mean, you guys can do the math. It's just easier the other way. So let's go ahead, set our guys out. We're going to set trawl. We are not moving at all, right? Yes, okay, we're not moving. I just shut the engine off completely. So that way we're not going to have any misunderstandings here. Let's go ahead and set our trawl, and we're just going to watch what happens here. We're literally not going to touch anything. There's lots of blobs of fish down here, so the screen is looking good. This is what I usually like to see. So let's just see what happens. Okay, there we go. Doors have officially passed 50, and look, already we're on the fish. It's crazy. We're already at a 3 inflow rate. Okay, went down to 0, but we just immediately started hitting fish. That's crazy. That's crazy. Sometimes it takes a couple seconds before you get anything, but that was just bam, instantaneous. All right, we're gonna let it drop, and we should hopefully pretty quickly here start to hit some of these other pockets. Yep, there we go. We got another inflow of 3. We're just gonna let this fill up. I'm gonna try and get as high as I possibly can. I want tons and tons of fish, and I want to see, can we get like 100,000 on one of these pulls here? Maybe more if I get it right up to the edge here at 80%. Let's see. So here we are, still descending. We got a nice inflow rate of 4. I'd say the net's been dropping now for maybe 3 minutes of like real time, and we're already at or past what we were the last drop. And the last drop, probably I sat there for maybe 30 minutes driving around. trying to get fish. So yeah, we have already equaled that on this. Superior method? Yeah, I'd say so. So our net doesn't seem to be dropping any further than 291. I think we've hit our max drop distance here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start reeling in now. And let's just fix you, reel, fix and reel. I'm hoping we get some more fish on the way back up. And I actually didn't realize this until I looked over here. The depth of the ocean where we're at is only 444, 43 meters, depending on what this feels like. So yeah, not too deep. Maybe that's why we're not able to go like super deep here. And look at our, dude, look at our doors. Jeez, man, those things made their way down there super far. Okay, we're going up now. Hopefully we get some fish on the way up, just like the way down. And we may fill up the net. I don't know. We'll see. And right on cue, we got another inflow of 3. So look at that. We're catching on the way up and the way down. And there, I see a giant blob up here, guys. Ooh, if we go through that, it's going to be a lot of fish right there, man. Ooh, I don't know if our net is going to be able to handle it. We'll see. Okay, we're back up. But I actually think what I may do is deploy these guys again because we're sitting right on top of a lot of fish. I think just like a short drop is going to let us get a lot more fish. Maybe fill up our nets completely. We've got a lot of fish here already. We're almost at the 60% mark, but I think we can do a little bit better. So I'm going to keep dropping. Whoa! What is that? Hold please. What am I seeing here? Is there a whale under the boat or something? No. Is that just a lot of fish? What's going on here? I don't know what I'm seeing, guys. Maybe that's our net? No, I don't know. But look, there's still a lot of fish here. So if we go below 50 and we don't start catching anything, then I'll probably just pull it back up again. I don't want to do a second set for too long because I don't know how effective it is versus the first set. Might not be as effective. And look, a bunch of fish actually just disappeared. I bet a whale did come and just swallow them all. Give it to me. But look, we do have a little bit of an inflow here. So I'm actually going to let it drop until that disappears and then we'll pull it back up. Okay, and there it goes. So let's start pulling it back up, reel it in. And once it's up to 25 meters of the boat, we'll go ahead and pull it in and see how much we got. Should be more than 55, I know that much. I think we're just about there. Oh, whoops, I forgot to move my crew over. Come on, guys, quick. We got a haul. What does this mean? Oh, that's how many fish we still have left to catch. Okay, now we should be able to haul it in. There we go. All right, let's see what we got on this. This was a pretty good drop shot, I feel like. Yeah, I'm happy with that one. 65% or whatever we got. I can't even see it anymore, so it is what it is. But went nice, went quick, nice and snappy. I didn't have to like drive around forever just to find the fish. They just kind of swam themselves into the net. It's a beautiful thing. Let's see how many we got here. Oh, baby. 102,000, just about. And mostly pollock. Yes, pollock's the money fish, guys. Pollock's the money fish. That's what we want to see. All right, let's get our crew back out there and we're going to drop again, man. I want to fill up the boat or at least get close, maybe halfway. So we're going down on this set. I don't like what I'm seeing on the screen here, guys. So I'm actually going to not waste a lot of time on this one. I don't think we're going to really get much here. There's just not enough indicators on the screen telling me that there's fish in this spot. So we're not just going to like waste our time and drop just to drop. You know, we want to catch fish. That's our goal. So I'm going to pull it back up and we're going to go ahead and drop again. That should refresh the fish sitch that's going on down below us and hopefully give us a better picture. Okay, so I even just hauled in that little one and we almost got 10,000 pounds, which not bad, man. Not bad at all. But I did just look at the time, and although I really, really want to fill this boat, I just don't think I am going to have enough time to be out here and do that, but maybe next time. So let's go ahead and put our crew into the resting position. And let's go ahead and return to port. Now, if we did this right, let's see. Okay, yeah, we're not in some like crazy spot here. We can go ahead and head right to Hammerfest Centrum, the beautiful port, Hammerfest Centrum. Okay, here we are. Let's see, how far off are we? Okay, not that far. Our bow is so big that all we have to do is squeeze the bow in there and it counts. That's it. We don't have to get like any more of the ship in than just the tiny little section. And look at the time. Holy cow, 507, almost like we planned it perfectly. Okay, right there. All right, we are not going to do that just yet. We do want to wait until 6 o'clock. And, oh, geez, what a big hit, man. Hope our boat's okay. 93%. Oh, geez, did you hear that noise? I heard it. Let's dock back up. And there we go. That's what I'm talking about. 2.5 million. It was more than that, but we had to pay, how much to our crew? Where is it? Up here, 177,000. So, not too bad, man. Not too shabby. All in all, we made what? 4 mil? And just 2 trips? Yeah, I'll take that. And the trips weren't that like long either. That's the beauty of this. If you get a good rhythm and you get a good technique, you can really catch a lot of fish very fast with trawlers. Make a ton of money. But we have a $9.6 million bank loan to pay off. So that's going to be our next goal, is to pay that off. That way we can be basically scot-free. We own all of our boats, and we've almost beaten the game, right? We have one more boat that we need to go for, and that's the next trawler. But it's a real long distance to get that boat, and it's a ton of money. So we're gonna be jumping between this boat, maybe checking out the Moby D on the next episode. So stay tuned for that. If you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It keeps me motivated, keeps me going, and it helps the channel grow. So I do appreciate that a lot. And of course, drop a like as well. But guys, that is going to be it for today. As always, have yourself a beautiful day, and I will see you all on the next one.